Peace and blessings, family. It's on once again. It's your favorite power couple in the building. That's right. King Amari and Queen
Amari
in the building. That's right, family. For your power couple mental fitness program sponsored by Iwapele Movement. Iwapele Movement is a ministry where we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. Iwapele is a Yoruba word that stands for gentle character. We also focus on Ire-Ri-Ri, another Yoruba word which is for good character. Hopefully everybody's week has been going well. We give thanks for everybody who has subscribed to the YouTube channel, everybody who has followed us on Instagram. Remember, it's not about popularity, it's about prosperity. Prosperity where, you may say, Brother Moss, and your spiritual and your physical life. That's right, that's what my queen and I are here to do. Our attitude is servitude. Also, we want to remind you that that sale is still going on and the Kevlar lifestyle. Okay, we still have the sale going on, still honoring the Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King, okay, for this month. So you can go there and use that discount code MLK10, okay, MLK10, and enjoy the discount code off the entire store. And so we're going to go on a commercial break. We'll be right back, all right, about a good 45 seconds.
Service your African men's and women's clothing, accessories, health, and wellness product needs. Visit alkebulanlife.com.
Hey family, we also have a sale going on with these. We just got these. These are new arrivals. These are the face masks. These are also unisex. So I wanted to show it to you. Okay. So men, we got you. You know, you got your face shield in the building.
Anti-fog.
Anti-fog. Keep those droplets out of your eyes. Okay. Making sure nobody don't put their, saliva on you. To protect you. Okay. So men, we got you. Okay. Also want to bring those here closer, please. All right. Women, we have you. All right, we got these for you. All right, so we got these in different colors too, family. Those are new arrivals, all right? So go check us out. And also, we want to remind everybody at the end of every month, okay, we go live on our business page of Kevlar Lifestyle, and we do a free giveaway, okay, for the month. So the last day of every month, we do a free giveaway. Just tune in for the instructions. This month, we're going to give away 2 free bundles of incense. That's right, family. 2 free bundles of incense. All expenses paid by El Kevlar Lifestyle. Stand by also for the sale for African History Month. We got a big discount coming for you, family, for African History Month. All right, now it's time to get down to business, what you all tune in for to get empowerment in your life. Okay, today's subject matter is going to be let it go. That's right. We're talking about let it go. Just let it go, man. I know what they said. We know what they did, right? But you need to let that thing go. Brother Mar, it's easier said than done, man. They did me wrong. They betrayed me. They lied on me. They did some violating things to me. Never thought that they'll do that. Guess what? You need to let it go, okay? When you letting it go, you need to understand that it's not saying that it's okay about what they did, right? You're doing it for the sake of yourself, so you can have some peace in your heart, so you can have some peace in your mind, okay? One thing Ifa teaches us is to be lighthearted, okay? Just like some of you who follow after the Kemetic way of life, some of you may be religious, okay? You may be a Christian, a Muslim, okay? Whatever the case may be. right? You may not believe in anything, all right? But it still doesn't negate the fact that when you hold on to things, what it does is it weighs you down, okay? Mentally, okay? It affects your life, right? And a lot of times what people don't understand that when you hold on to things, it become bitter. You become bitter and it begins to fester, okay? It begins to have spillage in your life and it affects your social relationship with your family members and your friends, okay? Maybe one of those who have done that to you, okay? Your so-called, you may put in quotations there, so-called, right? Family members and friends. However, it's for the benefit of you mentally. Listen, I'm not just talking to you, okay, like as if though I never experienced someone betraying me, all right? Or like I've never experienced, pain in my life from someone who I love dearly. Okay. And that goes to family members, and for me personally, when I say someone is my friend, to me, they're family anyway. So it's all inclusive in my spectrum. Right. So I had to forgive my father. My father had abandoned myself and my siblings. Okay. Matter of fact, I didn't even know I had any brothers and sisters. Okay. It was my grandparents that told me that I had other siblings when I went over to their home and I visited them, right? And so I found these things out, again, from other family members. However, we all know that it's just not the same when it comes from your parent, okay, telling you you have other siblings or introducing you to your other siblings. You know what I mean? And so some people in some cases have ended up dating a family member, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't know that, that's serious business. It does mean something. You know what I'm saying? It really does. Because you can end up with your sister, or your brother, you don't even know. You know what I mean? So thank goodness, that my grandparents told me, about my other siblings that I didn't know anything about. You know what I'm saying? Definitely didn't handle his responsibilities, as a father. But I ended up finding out my father had some mental issues. Right. And so a lot of times, we get upset about things. And a lot of times we don't know the whole matter before we come to a conclusion, because what we're really focusing on is ourselves. Right. Right. You're focusing on the pain that was caused to you. Right. So at that time, your focus is really on how could they do this to me, whatsoever the situation may be, because you're focusing on the pain that was caused to you. And of course, at that time, you're only human. You're not really being considerate of, well, maybe this person was going through something in their life. And so, they lashed out, they said things, they shouldn't have said. Is it to say that it's right? No, it's not. But the reality is some people don't handle things maturely. And sometimes we forget, too, that we've said and done things that did not reflect Iwa Pele, which is gentle character, or Ire Riri, which is good character, and it takes us to mature in our thinking in order for us to do that. And that takes prayer and meditation. And not only that, it takes you to deny yourself. And that's a very, very challenging thing, because how many of us like to hear no? I don't really think a lot of us like to hear no. You understand? I don't think a lot of us like to be denied access. You understand? To certain things, right? But sometimes, we got to tell ourselves, no, you can't do this. I won't allow you to do this. You understand? Because this is just simply holding us back from really being able to get where we want to be in our moral life. You understand? So it's imperative that we work on our mindset, because we live the way we think. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's imperative that we uncloud our minds. Right. Our minds is clouded. When your mind is clouded, you don't think clear, and you'll say and do things that you really shouldn't be saying and doing. You understand? So it's important that we let it go so we can elevate. All right, Queen.
Yes. And from what I hear from you're saying, and from what I know, when you're not letting go some things that may have happened to you, that could be called a grudge. And from what I'm understanding, as you hold this thing in your heart, it begins to fester. And as it begins to fester, it can cause illness in your body. It can cause distortions in your mind. You can see things that you don't, that's not even there. Figments of your imagination.
Fact.
Because you're holding a grudge, and because you feel some type of way about this person or this individual. I have a positive quote here. It said, life is too short. Grudges are a waste of perfect happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Laugh when you can, apologize when you should, and let go of what you can't change. And that also brought to mind the serenity prayer, where it says, you know, help me to change the things that I can, and et cetera, et cetera. So it's in our best interest to let go of the grudges, to formulate forgiveness in our heart, and so that our heart can be light as a feather.
Now, when you think about holding on to something, right? A lot of times we're holding on to things. And that very thing that we're holding on to, guess what? It's harming us.
It's a hindrance.
It is a hindrance. Yes. And so while you're holding on to that thing, you can't receive because you're holding on to it. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't receive love when you're holding on to hate.
Yes.
You can't receive love when you're holding on to bitterness. Love is healing for the heart.
Yes.
Love is the medicine for a broken heart. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it's easy to forgive someone that has violated you. I will never sit up here and lie to you and tell you that, because I've had that wrestle. I had to fight to get to where I am today with my relationship, you know, with my mother. Okay. And I had to work on that relationship as well between my mother and I. You understand? So when I sit up here and teach these things, I love to be transparent, because I personally believe that transparency brings transformation. So I don't like to sit on here and present to you some fallacy that just because I'm spiritual, like I don't have any obstacles that I have to hurdle in my own life. No, Brother Mar has to fight his mental wars just like you. So don't think for one moment that because I'm a spiritual teacher, that makes me exempt from me experiencing the trials of life. That's another falsehood too. All right. You know, you have to let go of those fallacies too, because that keep you from growing as well. You got to face reality.
Denial.
There you go. You got to let denial go, because you can't grow unless you let that go. You got to face the reality. I have a problem. I have an issue, and you got to stop running away from it. I'm angry with this person. I don't like this person. In fact, you got to just confess it. I hate this person. Why do you hate this person? Because they did this to me. They said this to me, right? You understand? You got to face it.
Yeah.
You got to face it.
Out.
And that's right. Then you got to let it go. Because guess what, family? It's not to say that what happened to you doesn't matter. Yes, it does matter. It does matter. You understand what I'm saying? It really does. You understand? But at what point? At what point in your life? It happened when you were a child. You know, you're an adult now. It happened when you were a teenager, but you're an adult now. You understand? Somebody may have cheated on you. Somebody may have lied to you. Whatever somebody has did, again, we're not trying to minimize the pain that it caused you. We're not trying to, you know, overlook the wrong that they did. No, that would never right the wrong that they did. You know what I mean? You understand? But see, here's the thing. When you don't release, you can't be released.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? You got to release in order for you to be able to receive the release.
Empty out.
You got to let it go. It's just like if you're holding on to something in your hand, right? And it's something that is old. It's very old. And also, I want to send a shout out to my cousin, Con Salisbury. Thank you so much for tuning in. Salute, cousin. Appreciate you, man. You know, so when you have this thing in your hand, right, family? Say, for instance, it's an old thing. It's an old thing. But there's something better that somebody trying to hand over to you, but you hold that old thing so dear and so near to your heart to where you're not willing to let that thing go, and you can't receive the better. You understand? You can't receive the best because you still holding on like some folk with those old flip phones and stuff. You understand? Let it go. Let it go, family. Get the smartphone. Let it go. Let the flip phone go. You gotta let it go, man.
Yeah.
You understand? And some people, they live in that moment. Oh man, well, back in the day, well, family, we not back in the day no more. We're in a new day. It's a new time now. So you got to adjust with the time. You have to let it go. This is the reason why sometimes people, they fail in business too, because guess what? They're not letting it go. You got to let it go, family. We're in a new time, and you got to learn how to adapt and overcome so you can overcome. You got to learn how to adapt. You know, you got to learn how to adjust in your life. You understand? So let that thing go. Let it go so you can be blessed in your life, so you can receive the newness. You understand? There's something that's better out there for you. You still holding on to the old relationship. Now you can't even receive the new. Yeah. Because you're holding on to that old thing. Yeah. And the universe is trying to get something new to you, something fresh to you. Right. You understand? But so many of us hold on to things so much we can't even go forward. We're still in the past. We can't even enjoy the gift of the present. There is some blessing for you. And I'm not just saying this. I'm telling you what I know. If I had not let go of my past, then I would not have been able to receive the gift of my present queen. Now, if I kept holding on to that, I would have never been able to receive my blessing in the present if I kept holding on to the past. This is my gift. This is my present from the universe, my queen. Sure. You understand? But I had to let go. If I wouldn't have released, then I wouldn't have been able to receive the release. I wouldn't have been able to receive the blessings as you know, we know that verse says that the universe will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing to where you won't have room to receive. But how can you receive when you still holding on to that thing? Yes. Right? So it's time to release. Quinn, you got anything you want to add to that?
I just want to say in regards to the relationship and moving on and letting go of that, there's times when we've been in a relationship and we've been hurt and we keep reliving that thing over and over and over daily. The individual has gone on with their lives and we're still reliving what has happened to us. And the impact of that individual, although they're not there, it's still there. You see, I'm just a believer of when you get rid of somebody, you get rid of somebody. You know, I'm a believer that after they leave, I don't grieve. You know, you left. I don't have another minute to grieve. I don't have another minute for any of that. You know, I'm talking about if we broke up or what have you. So in order to go forward, again, you have to let that stuff go. And not only that, we talk about progression in spirituality or ascension. Let this be a lesson to you. Let this help to build character within you. What character could be developed because of this? You learn forgiveness. You learn, tolerance. You learn patience. You learn temperance. You learn a whole lot of things that after you release these things. But guess what? We need to release them. We need to let them go. We need to talk about it. Have your last cry, throw the handkerchief away and let it go, because we are on a path to ascension. We're trying to progress, and grudges and unforgiveness, that's another weight. That's something that holds us down, and we don't need weights right now. In the Bible, it says, let us lay aside the weight that easily besets you. You know what I'm saying? It will hold you back.
That it will. That will. And also, family, and this is the last talking point, is what I think about like it's the helium balloon. You know what I'm saying? And in order for it to take off, the person has to untie it.
You have to untie it.
They have to untie it in order for it to elevate, in order for it to be able to go up. It's just like a space shuttle. Before that space shuttle take off, that's right. You understand? What's holding it has to let it go, because if it didn't let it go, then the space shuttle can take off and go into outer space. So the only way you can go to higher heights and deeper depths is you got to let go of the fear. Yeah, you understand? Let it go. That's another thing. Fear keeps us from pursuing our dream. That's right. Why are we holding on to characteristics, okay, that is not benefiting us? okay, that does not contribute to us being the great
That's right.
individual that we are. And understand this, when you let it go, then your greatness will become greater.
That's right.
When you let it go, your greatness can become greater. You understand? Listen, let go of the business that didn't work the first time.
That's right.
You understand? There's
Yeah,
greater
Woo.
that is awaiting you.
Yes.
Let go of the failed relationship.
it.
There's greater awaiting you.
Yes.
You understand? Let go of the fear. Let go of the doubt. Stop
right.
doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Let it go. Let it go. Listen, yes, you made a mistake, but guess what? It's over. You understand? That's in yesterday. This is today. And equip yourself in today so you can have a better
Forgive yourself.
tomorrow. Forgive yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Forgive yourself. Family, you can't do nothing about it. It's done. It's over. But what you can do something about is this moment right here and right now.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what you can do something about.
Press.
You understand? Yes, you may yet say, I wasted a lot of time. But guess what? It's not over till it's over.
Yes.
It's not over. As long as you have breath in your body, you can still make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you work for it. You understand what I'm saying? And be patient and wait, it shall come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That's all you got to do is just let it go.
Yes.
Let it go so you can receive the blessings that is in store for you. And this is just something we want to encourage you today to do. You know what I'm saying? Is again to let that go so you can receive the blessings.
Yes.
You understand?
Absolutely.
The bountiful blessings
Absolutely.
that is awaiting you. It's not something that we're just saying. It's something that, you know, I've actually experienced in my life. And I'm so grateful that I let go of my past, man. I've made some mistakes in my life. You know what I'm saying? Some things that had affected me in my past. You know, I should have retired a rank, a couple ranks higher than what I was. But guess what? I had to let that thing go. I had to let it go. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? When I let that thing go, honestly, because when you hold on to it, you become depressed.
And you
And
grieve,
depression, thank
grieving.
you. And you grieving, and it brings stress into your
That's
life.
right. That's
You know what I'm saying? And it causes grievance in your life. You understand? It's messing up your mental capability. Listen, you have to be able to think your way out.
That's right.
You understand? A master thinker, somebody who has mastered their mind, a mastermind comes up with a master plan, and that master plan creates masterpieces.
That's right. Absolutely.
So guess what? You got to let it go. You have to master your mind so you can create that master plan so it can become a masterpiece. And it could bring the prosperity in your life, whether it's spiritual or natural, that is awaiting you.
Yes.
But it's time to release.
Yes.
So you can receive your release. That's all I have.
I don't mean to go back into it, but this thing was getting good. Well, what we have to see, you know, when you don't let things go, sometimes there's a domino effect. You know, there's domino effects in your life. As he stated, depression and all these things start to come up. There's a way that you can counteract or you can go and stop something before it happens. Stop depression before it gets a hold of you. Stop, you know, all of this moping and crying and grieving before it gets a hold of you. You can do that by just letting it go. Nip it in the bud. Let it go. Don't let it. Don't carry this weight. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to press to all of our goals, and we're trying to press to everything that we're trying to get. Let it go. Let it go.
That's right. We had to crash the pity party. That's right. We're party poopers.
Right. I go to a lot of parties,
to crash.
but
there you go.
That's not one of them.
There it is. We have to crash the pity party. It's time for you to get up, clean yourself up,
Yes.
and it's time to move on.
Why sit you here and die? Why sit there and die?
It's killing your dream.
That's right.
It's suffocating you. It's
Yes.
suffocating the life, you know, that is trying to be breathed into your dream, okay, for you to birth that thing.
Oh, yes.
It's time to let it go.
go.
All right, family. So we thank you so much for tuning in again. Remember, we do these programs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, we have a wonderful program coming up for you on this Friday. Remember, Fridays is relationship, okay, program day. Okay, Friday is relationship program day. Listen, my queen and I, we have a wonderful relationship. This is not a social media relationship. You understand? This is the real deal.
I meet you on the book.
Yeah. This is the real deal right here. You understand? This is not the Facebook of love. You understand? You know, this is the real deal. So what we want to do is just be able to help you. Single people, it's about you too. So this is just not about marriage on Fridays. Okay. It's to teach you to be able to find the right one in your life. And also for those who are already in relationships, how can you make that relationship better? You understand what I'm saying? How can you strengthen, okay, your marriage as individuals and as a collective? How can you keep the fire burning?
Yes.
How can you do the gap band, family? You know what I'm saying? Keep the woman's
I'll
heart
tell you what to do.
yearning for the love, huh? So tune in on Fridays for your family. Tune in for yourself on Friday. Do yourself a favor. Tune in on Friday, especially you single. And if you are aspired to be married, even if you're engaged and you get ready to get married, listen, I guarantee you, you're going to be able to get a jewel somewhere in there that's going to be able to help you in your relationship. Okay, so again, make sure you tune in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We love y'all. Peace.
Peace.